Hello. I'm studying game development with you guys. In this video, we will learn about the basic layout of the Unity editor. First, let's run the Unity engine to see the basic layout of the Unity editor. The layout of the Unity editor should look like this when first launched. Each panel within the Unity editor screen is commonly referred to as a view in Unity. So let's take a look at these views. The first part we will look at is the scene view. To understand what a scene view is, you need to know the concept of a scene first, but it is not a difficult concept. A scene in Unity is simply a map or level in the game. In other words, the scene view is the view that shows the game map or level. This scene view allows you to place background objects such as props and buildings in your game level. To give you a simple example, you can place these objects in your level through the scene view and move them, rotate them, and resize them. And with a simple keyboard and mouse control, you can move around the scene and check the state of the scene. Next is the hierarchy view to the left of the scene view. Hierarchy view is a view that shows the currently loaded scene and the objects placed in the scene in a hierarchical structure. In the hierarchy view, the name of the currently open scene with the name sample scene is displayed at the top, and objects in the scene are displayed below it. Through the hierarchy view, we can see that the scene now has a camera named main camera, a light named directional light, and the cube object we placed a while ago. When there are many objects placed in the scene, or when it is difficult to find the object you want in the scene view because the objects are placed widely, you can quickly find and move to the object in this hierarchical view. At the bottom is the project view. The project view is a view that shows the assets included in the current project, such as textures, modeling, scripts, and scenes. If you don't have much development experience, you often stack up assets as they are added to the project view. This can make it difficult to immediately find the asset you want later. So, it is important to get into the habit of categorizing and organizing assets well, but in my case, I usually divide folders by category. So, the most frequently used scene folder is numbered 00, and the script folder is numbered 01. Other folders are usually numbered in the order in which they occur. Keeping your assets well organized in this way will help you a lot later when you find the ones you need or clean up the ones you don't need, and it has a positive effect on the speed of development. The rightmost view is the inspector view. If you're a keen eye, you've probably noticed that the contents of the inspector view change each time you select an object while explaining the other views earlier. This inspector view serves to show the information of the selected object or asset when an object placed in the scene is selected in the hierarchical view or an asset included in the project is selected in the project view. Next is the game view, which is superimposed behind the scene view. The game view serves as a representation of the scene, just like the scene view. The scene view allowed developers to move around inside the scene, look around, select game objects, and do other things. However, unlike the scene view, the game view is a view that can only see what the camera placed in the scene shows. In other words, the game view serves as a preview of the actual game screen. And as you can see from these overlapping scene views and game views, Unity Editor's layout can have multiple views overlapping in one location. Next is the console view hidden behind the project view. The console view is a window where the log output by the developer for functional testing or errors and warnings that occurred during development are displayed. When developing a game, it is often necessary to check whether a function works as expected, so it is recommended to keep the console view in a place where it can be seen all the time because the log is frequently displayed. In addition to this, by selecting the window menu from the top menu bar of the editor to expand the drop-down menu, you can see a list of hidden views and open and use the required views. We gave a brief overview of views in Unity. Now let's see how to change the layout of the Unity editor. The layout of the Unity editor can be completely removed from the editor or placed elsewhere by dragging the tab of the view like this. So it can be modified at any time in a way that is convenient for the user. Now, let's follow me and modify the layout once. First move the project view under the hierarchical view and then the console view under the scene view. And since we want to see the game view and the scene view at the same time, we remove the scene view and move it next to the game view. After that, we adjust the size of each layout appropriately. This modified layout can be saved and recalled at any time. Click the Layout button in the top right corner of the editor. Click this button to load a saved layout or save a newly created layout. Click the Save Layout button to open a dialog box where you can name the modified layout. The layout I placed is from the left. The game view, the scene view, and the console view are grouped together, then the hierarchical view, the project view, and finally the inspector view. Since each view is laid out in a 3-2-1 way, we will call this layout countdown. After saving the layout, the button name from layout is changed to countdown, and you can see that the added countdown layout is added to the drop-down list. By saving the layout in this way, you can easily return to a frequently used layout at any time, even if the layout is changed later. In this video, we learned about the layout of the Unity editor. This video was produced with the donate and watching of viewers. It was Vers Game Development YouTube. Thank you.